Well, I would like to welcome Mary Ellen and Nick to the show. Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Everyone, good to be back.
Yeah, you know why I'm welcoming you two is because right now there's nobody else with us. So, uh, am I surprised? No, we've got all kinds of people live right now. We've got Josh of Resort TV One. We got Nick of Magical News Live, and we have I think Doug's probably live as well.
Yeah, I saw he was live. But welcome all those who are watching
Yeah.
the replay.
Team replay. Oh, heck, with the first guy we got on here is Jeff from Dizart
It's
Dream.
Jeff.
We are
Hey,
honored.
Jeff.
Nice to have you here. But we don't have enough time to talk. There's just so many. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, we got Lisa here as well. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
All right. Well, it's good to have two very nice quality people here with us. And hey, Nick, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Doing good. Fresh back from vacation and back visiting my mom. So always works out perfectly when I'm here on Wednesdays and excited to be on.
Well, it's great to have you back. Rachel, I mean, you're
Hi,
there.
Rachel.
You're there. You're not here. We understand. You're a busy mom. Hey, we also have Jim of More Sunshine here. Hiya, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Jim, I had to watch your show on replay last night. At the last minute, my wife bought patio furniture and really wanted to put it together. So that's what we did last night. Hey, we got Janie B
Hi,
in the house.
Janie.
Hiya,
Hi,
Janie.
Dean.
Nice to have you here. Hey, Dean, the turkey legster. Good to have you here. All right.
Oh, that's okay, Jeff.
All right. Yes. Well, but I did watch it on replay. My internet seems to be glitching. Oh, bummer. Hopefully it's not us. Well, guys, first off, great to have Nick back. Mary Ellen, good to have you as always. Shall we roll with the show?
Let's do it.
Oops, let's do this first. All right, question number one, and Nick, you are sort of our honored guest today, so we'll start with you. Who has the best singing voice of all time?
Maybe it's recency bias from the opening ceremonies, but Celine Dion, I would say.
Oh, that's a good pick. You'd have a lot of people in agreement with you with that. What was the
Yeah.
first one? What was the first person's name?
I didn't say anyway. I was just saying maybe it's recency bias since we
Oh,
just saw.
gotcha. I thought that was a name for something.
At first, I was too, like it's a band or something.
That could be a good band name.
Regency bias. That's catchy. I like Jeff's answer. Oh man,
I
is
like
good.
that too.
Bing Crosby. Do you
Good
know
one.
this? Did you know that Bing Crosby was kind of a crabby person in real life?
Yes.
Yeah. If I don't know if I've said this thing on shows before, but he apparently was golfing once, and when he saw that a bunch of people were watching him out the window from the clubhouse, he turned around and he drove a golf ball towards the window.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's kind of crabby. All right.
I know his kids always said that he was not very nice.
It seems so nice in the movies and when he performed. Janie B says me, so that's fair. Now that means you need to come on the show and show us that along with Rachel, who's a singer. And Dean likes your choice, Nick. Celine Dion is amazing. Well, duh, that's an easy one. Me. My shower agrees, says Lisa. All right, Mary Ellen, how about
I
it?
know. I knew you were going to say, Mary Ellen, what's your answer?
Yep.
I like Bing. I like that answer.
Yes.
There's so many that I enjoy.
Hi, Michelle.
So are you talking like their voice or their genre or?
Well, I'd say since it's the best voice of all time, it's going to be whatever genre you like or whatever you want.
So filibustering.
I'm wasting time. What's yours, Dean?
Well, that's easy. Tiny Tim. No, I'm kidding. Let me see what Rachel had to say here. Well, oh no, I'm going to probably crash here. If I go away, it's because StreamYard has been giving me trouble.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, she's just saying hi. Yeah, it's giving me trouble here, folks. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to disappear. But until then, Karen Carpenter.
Oh, I like that answer.
Yeah. She's, hiya, Donna. Nice to have Donna in the house.
Hi, Donna.
Guys, I'm having problems with the, I might go out and come back in, okay? So,
Okay, no worries.
sorry. I'll be right
good.
back.
Hi, John.
I like Angela's answer, Steve Perry. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, I like Steve Perry too.
Okay. I hope this doesn't drop, but let's give it a try.
I think I like so many, it's really hard for me to decide one. Through the decades, it just changes out. So, Whitney Houston, that's a good one, John.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Any other answers?
You like Phil Collins, but he didn't have the best voice.
And that's what kept going in my head. And you're right, he doesn't have the best voice, but I could listen to Phil Collins sing all day, every day. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so that's why you're asking the genre.
You know me too well.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm back, but I'm starting to think it's a PC issue because it was really struggling. Hey, I missed John. Hi, John. Nice to have you here. And let me see. Dean the Turkey Lake Stir. I sing in the car and everyone stops to listen. Actually, it's just the red light, I think. Well, we have a lot of self-proclaimed best voices.
Well, there you go.
Jim says, I don't remember her name, and I'm not joking when I say this, but the lady who sings the Schoolhouse Rock song, Sufferin' Till Suffrage, has a great voice.
It's a deep cut.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, there's so many good ones. How about Andy Williams?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's pretty smooth. Peter Gabriel, Janie B. Ella Fitzgerald, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Jumped on me. Ella Fitzgerald, Regina Spektor, Adele, yeah. Michelle likes the Carpenters. Yes. In terms of a pure voice,
yes.
If you haven't listened to Karen Carpenter, go to some of her original stuff. Later on, they were trying to do too much, and it's a sad story if you don't know it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she died very young. Jennifer Hudson. Hey, Michelle, I worked with somebody who graduated with Jennifer Hudson. So
wow.
Yeah. All right. Good answers.
I don't think they said hi to you, Michelle. Hi.
Yeah, good to have Michelle here. Jeff says, I'm listening to the Carpenters right now by the pool. How nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Christina Aguilera says, Lisa, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Donna loves the Carpenters. Donna, spot on. Yes.
You know, Frank Sinatra was always a biggie back in the era.
Oh my gosh,
and he's okay, but you know, yeah. I wouldn't pick him as my number one.
No, nor would I. I think he certainly one of the most popular singers of all time.
Right.
What about Nat King Cole?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Amazing. He was just one of those perfectly pitched, could do anything.
Yes.
Yeah, Jeff, why do the birds suddenly appear? I always sing it this way. Why do birds suddenly fall down from the sky?
Yes.
That's a mix of two of the verses. Okay, let's go to the next question, which is, Nick, we're back to you. What was your favorite thing to do during summer break from school?
I'd say swim. We grew up with a pool, and I'd have football in the mornings and then come home and swim and play baseball in the yard all day. So pretty straightforward and standard summer answer, but the older I get, the more that I appreciate those times, especially now being in Texas with it was 106 for a couple days in a row with no pool, and now I appreciate it more than ever. So
Yeah. Donna's pointing out that it's always summer there.
Good point, Donna.
Yeah. And she also said Steve Perry. Jim, number 2, sleep in. Answer
that
number 2 is sleep in.
that'd be a close second for me. Well, maybe 1A, 1B.
Not succumb to heat stroke, says Lisa.
Look what Jeff said.
Lisa, because they long to be closer to me. Don't we all though? Don't we all?
That was good.
Look at all the people that long to be next to Jeff and Angela at Disney World now. All right, the fair, says Janie B. Yeah. The fair. The Minnesota State Fair starts tomorrow. One of the biggest fairs in the country.
Yeah,
John
ours
says
is always in October, or late September, so we don't have it in the summer.
Too hot.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the beach with friends, says John, surfing and party. Nice.
Nice.
This thing jumps around. This summer or childhood summers? Childhood summers. I should have specified that. Jeff, they haven't experienced your sweaty elbows. My answer works for both instances. Yes. Okay. Oh, Mary Ellen?
Well, back in the old days, we had a neighbor who had a pool. So it was a, long, lazy, you didn't have to get up and go anywhere, could go next door and swim. We would travel every summer to St. Louis to visit my grandparents. Just not having to, I played sports year round. Well, during the school year. So it was nice to take a break from all of that and just do nothing.
It sounds like water is the consistent answer here. Donna going to the beach. Jeff saying, spend more time with my kids. Well, I see the emoji on there. Enjoy going to the library as a kid. Oh, that's interesting. That definitely would not have been in my list.
Okay, seriously, Lisa, are you serious?
Well, she said because of the air conditioning.
Oh.
Yeah. Definitely Girl Scout camp, says Rachel. Interesting, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Michelle saying the Great New York State Fair started today. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's nice.
That's got to be a big one too. The Minnesota State Fair, it's really big. I wish I could. I tried to go there even live stream once, but I actually had some problems, so I didn't.
Well, side question to that: what's your favorite food to get every year there?
Did you say at the fair? Wow, that's a good question. Every year, so I'll answer it. The Minnesota State Fair lists at least 20 new foods that they're going to have every year. Some of them look interesting, but my go-to would just probably be a pronto pup. You know what a pronto pup is?
Mm-mm.
It's a corn dog.
Okay.
But it's a little bit different. They make the batter a little bit different. I think they make it a little sweeter.
Okay.
But yeah, what about you?
Well, Texas State Fair is kind of similar, where they have all these crazy concoctions they have every year, and I can only have one of them usually, but the fried ribs.
Oh,
fried ribs?
Yeah, like baby back, just individually fried. It's that, and then boudin balls. So boudin's like a Cajun sausage with rice and crawfish or whatever you want to put in it, and they have that in like a battered ball that they fry, and it's so good.
That does sound good. I would like that. Michelle says summer break went in our small backyard pool and played tennis. Oh, cool. My favorite camp theme was archery fencing. Oh man, Rachel, you just do it all. I tell
He
you.
really is talented.
Yeah, fencing. I like that. I actually went to the Minnesota State Fair on my honeymoon. Really, Donna? That's crazy. We spent 3 days exploring there and several days at the Mall of America in '95. Wow, Donna,
That's funny.
that is so cool. I've seen some pretty cool. I saw Steve Martin at the State Fair. That was hilarious. Um, I was going to say the same thing, Dean, as a pronto pup. Nice, Janie B. I'm glad somebody else knows what this is. And curly fries. We have a stand called Sweet Martha's chocolate chip cookies, and you get a cone, and they're small, but they are fresh and delicious.
I love those kind of cookies.
Oh yeah,
A bucket full of them.
yeah. Fresh apple crisp with some tasty ice cream. Yeah, I didn't say I was good, but it was sure fun. Yeah, well, good. You're not good at everything then. As Janie B saying, putting us all to shame. And
Yes.
Lisa says, Rachel, with those skills, you will be my new best friend during the zombie apocalypse. Yeah. I think that Rachel's channel should become your best friend during the zombie apocalypse. Yes, the butter sculpture exhibit. That was cool. So what they do is they have a beauty contest every year in Minnesota, and whoever the winner is, they do a complete butter sculpture of her.
Oh wow.
And yeah,
Wow.
it's in the dairy building, and that's where you get great shakes. Hey,
Oh.
Nick.
Hey, Nick.
The other Nick. A pronto pup sounds like it might be a bit faster than a corn dog. Yeah, right, exactly. I don't have the bump sound effect. All right, next. Oh, wow, we're only on question 3. Best movie trilogy of all time. That's going to be easy for Nick, I can tell.
Yeah. As soon as I came up, I'm like, I want to take this first. It's easily Back to the Future.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, there's not many movies I can watch repeatedly, but for whatever reason, my whole life, those 3 have been on repeat. Still have the poster up in my room and everything. I got an eBay alert set up for memorabilia. I'm deep in the Back to the Future world.
Sweet. Do you watch Adam the Woo?
We were just discussing that earlier. So she showed me the video of them at Comic-Con and all that, and he's friends with Biff and all that. So apparently they have a new video that just came out, which I'm sure you might have seen, and
Yeah.
so that's on the list tonight after.
Biff was his Uber driver.
Yeah, he was so good. Honestly, Tom Wilson is his real name, and I think of all the actors and actresses and celebrities out there, I've never seen anyone happier and more of a people person than Tom Wilson.
Yes.
And the total opposite of his character.
Yeah, he's like the biggest jerk, and
Yeah.
he's in reality the nicest person.
Yes.
Donna, I think, is agreeing with you. Back to the Future. Back to the Future, says Lisa, can't even joke about it. Come on, Lisa. Oh, John, that's good. Godfather. I love Godfather. Oh man. Godfather trilogy for Jim as well. I think I did know that he liked that. And so even with number 3, I kind of agree with Lisa on that one. Number 3 was a little out there, but still.
I'd say the same about Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Number 3 is
Yeah.
questionable.
Yeah.
Really? I liked 3. It was 2 that I didn't care for as much.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I need to finish The Godfather. I've only seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen the 3rd for Godfather.
So, all right, now we got some answers coming in. Rachel, that is mine as well. Lord of the Rings, definitely my favorite. Indiana Jones, says Janie B. Very good choice. That would be another one where I'd say most people would say number 2 was a little questionable, but 1 and 3 were amazing. Nick, of course, Back to the Future as well. I think Back to the Future is going to win.
Yeah.
Mary Ellen, what did you say?
I didn't. Okay, I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to say the first 3 Star Wars movies.
Oh yeah.
It's not a
I don't
trilogy.
think that counts.
It's not a trilogy, but I'm
It's a
making
tr-
it
it's a
one.
tri- well, it was a trilogy at one
It's the
time.
original
Yeah, it counts.
trilogy.
Lisa, 3 was not as good, but my favorite. Maybe not the best of all time. Maybe not the best of all time. All right, saying hi. Cool. Good answers. Which ones did we leave off? Did we leave off any trilogies that were big? I don't think we did. Got
Yeah,
the Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Back
yeah,
to the
the main
Future.
three I think of. I think trilogies.
Yeah. Alrighty. Sharknado just doesn't count. They made too many. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
All
what I was gonna
right.
say about Toy Story, and they kept making more of them. So
Yeah.
I have so since I fell out, all my files dropped off, so I don't have my cute little info. Sorry.
Oh, can you just sing it?
No. All right. Now, we probably have touched on this before, but I want to ask the question and get everybody's opinion on should Walt Disney World go back to the old Fast Pass system? And you know which one I'm talking about, the one where you had to get it in the park. You could only have
Mm,
so many at a time. Was it one or two? I don't remember.
the paper one?
Yeah, the paper one. Would you prefer the paper Fast Pass system over the newest or any of the iterations that have come out since? Mary Ellen, putting you on the spot.
No.
Jaws. How about Jaws? Especially, yeah, 1 and 2, but she's saying Star Wars. Okay. So you were saying no, Mary Ellen.
No, only because I like the one after that. My favorite was the one between that one and the one where you have to pay the fast pass that
Plus or
that was
whatever.
free, and you could stack them before you came. You had like 60
Yeah.
days, 90 days. You could start putting your rides in. That was my favorite. So
I think Rachel's saying the exact same one as you. And that was the one where you could basically reserve, was it 3 a day or
yes.
yeah. And then there would be like a few, like there'd be a way to maybe even get a fourth one or something.
Yeah, I never could understand how people did that, but yeah, people
Yeah.
were doing it.
Yeah. I think so. Janie's saying that Jeff would be a good one to answer this. Hopefully Jeff will be able to answer. Paper was cool, but so much easier with the app. Yeah, it sure is.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with the paper ones was you found yourself walking a lot more to make that happen. Are you talking about paper versus digital or pay versus free? So I'm talking about. I'm confused. I'm talking about the paper one where you have to go to the attraction and get the fast pass, and you couldn't get one until you had used another one until you had used the one, as opposed to anything after it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I should have just said, "What's your favorite system?" And I think the one you're saying, Mary Ellen, might be the one that I think most of us want.
Yes.
Yeah, where
I don't even
you
know. Does Jeff even use Fast Pass? I mean, Lightning Lane. I've never seen Jeff use Lightning Lane.
that's true. I
Oh,
don't
maybe
think
he has, but
okay.
not very much.
Yeah, exactly. I want them free. Me too. The one you did online. That's it. Yeah. The one you did online. It was like you'd set up a trip and like maybe 2 months before you were there,
Yeah.
you could reserve 3 tickets.
You
What?
had to be well versed to know how to navigate it. I think was the big issue. But if you did know what you were doing, you got a big leg up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
there's
was
a really good. Most folks have probably seen it, but it's about an hour and a half video from Defunct Land, and it breaks down kind of the history
yes.
of Fast Pass and the economics of it and all that kind of stuff.
Jeff fell asleep as he was listening to the Carpenters by the pool.
Or he drowned in the pool. I don't know.
Hopefully not. All right. Well, I think people are all pretty much in agreement on this one that not the original paper one, but the one that and Nick,
In the
you were
middle.
saying that's the same one for you, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Cool. All right. All right. My next question. Texas Takes, Ed and Heather. Favorite nighttime show is Phantasmic. True or false? Mary Ellen, I'll let you go last. Let's see what Rachel here said first. I love the hype of reserving well in advance. Yes, I also was great at snagging day of fast passes. My family would call me their personal tour guide. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, John is saying true. Janie is saying true. Jim is saying false. Donna's saying false. Lisa is saying false.
What?
All right. Nick, do you know who Texas Takes are?
I don't, but I'm just going to say
It's Ed and
true
Heather.
because, oh, yeah, actually, I met them as Ed and Heather, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he met you,
Yeah.
he met Ed and Heather too.
Right. Yep.
I would say true just because that's probably my favorite. So
Okay.
I'll pass that upon them as well.
Donna said false. Lisa said false. Rachel saying true. Okay, believe it or not, Mary Ellen, I have a strong thought about it, but I don't know the answer. But you probably know the answer. So what do you say?
I say true.
Okay. I think it's true as well, but I can't say that they've ever said. I just know that they go to that show a lot.
Well, they were just on the other night
Yes, they were.
watching it, and
Yeah.
we were in there watching them watch it. And I'm pretty sure he said it was.
Yeah. Getting a phone call here. Amy is saying true. And by the way, welcome, Amy.
Hi,
Nice to have you
Amy.
in. So, all right. Well, I am going to say that I'm guessing the answer is true, but
Now
I
it
think
may be Ed's, but it may not be Heather's, or vice versa. I'm
yeah.
not sure if they agree on it, but
Yeah. Let's find out. We'll find out. I won't strike this one out yet. Like I said, I kind of think it is, but like Mary Ellen says, maybe it's just Ed's, who knows. All right. And I still haven't got the other two answered, Isaac Nail and Shep, but I will. All right. Our question, our geography question of the night. Which continent has the most monarchies?
I mean, I can't read the countries. Which three? What are three choices?
Oh, and I didn't give you three choices. It's you got to guess which of the 7 continents
Oh,
have the most monarchies. And I'll give you a clue. It's not Antarctica. All right. So
oh,
John is saying Asia, and Janie's saying Europe. Rachel's going Africa. Interesting.
very interesting. I'm going with Europe also.
Okay.
JD and I somehow have this little telepathy going on.
Jim also saying Africa.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Africa as well.
Okay. I'll give it just another few seconds. Welcome everybody. If you're ninja watching, we appreciate having you here as well.
Hi, Ninja Watchers. I do that all the time.
Yeah. And by the way, ninja watchers, Jeff is watching, but he's sleeping by the pool listening to Karen Carpenter right now.
Yes, he's having a good time.
Also Africa from Donna. And Michelle saying Africa because Jim is smart. We all knew that.
This is true.
Jeff Land has the most. There's Anch World, Zach Biscuit Bayou. There's some good jokes here of Abby Abyss.
Lisa, you are on a roll.
Man, Lisa. All right. The answer is, oh, you're all going to be kind of disappointed. John I believe, is the only one who said Asia, and it is
Wow.
13. Asia has 13, Europe has 12, Africa only has 3. As of May 2024, 43 countries in the world have a monarch as the head of their state, which is 22% of the world. So that's
Wow.
interesting.
A lot higher than I expected.
Exactly. That's what I thought too. But it is Asia. So congratulations, John. You
Way
win.
to go, John. Janie, we missed it by 1.
We'll give you some. Jim says Jim only pretends to be smart. It's the smartest thing I do. When I was there, it seemed every country was a monarchy. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
John is well traveled. That has helped him a lot. Europe was only one less. True, Janie.
I
You,
know.
you
Look at
did good.
that.
Good job, John. Okay. We're doing good on time. All right, now here's the movie quote of the week as normal, Marielle and Nick. If you know it, give it about 10, 15 seconds here. But the quote is, this will be fun. We'll stay up late swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. Do you
It's the
guys,
only one I've ever known. That.
you know this line?
He knows it. I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, the answer's already in the
Okay.
chat. Lisa. Lisa is our winner. And Nick, you knew it, obviously. So it is Shrek.
Which Shrek?
First one.
Oh.
First one. And if you
Oh.
all have never seen it, Kelly of Myers and the Mouse played Donkey in what's her name's play that they did online. And what was her name? Oh my gosh, I'm already forgetting. It's been a long time. Anyway, Kelly is amazing at doing Donkey. All right, so Rachel knew it, Michelle knew it, Jim, who normally gets it first, John, haven't seen in many years, nor have I. Kenzie, thank you, Donna. Oh, I shouldn't be forgetting that, but yeah, Kenzie Days, she's awesome. Yes, Kenzie. Kenzie, says Amy. Shrek the musical. Yeah, that was amazing. Amy, who's in here, was on that. She was a part of that. Okay, next. We're going to do our movie review. Now, Rachel, you're out there, so you'll have to let us know if you did watch it. Mary Ellen, let's start with you. What did you think of Caddie Woodlawn?
I think we all had the right idea that this was going to be a Pippi Longstocking type movie. And it was, but it was a Western style. Well, maybe not even Western style, but an American style or early America. I enjoyed it. I watched the whole thing. I think it was a brave. Uh, it was like the innocence of a child and the courage that she showed. And back in that day, a child, much less a female child, would have such freedom to do what she did. And so it was just good on many levels. And what did I give it, a 7?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and jump. If Rachel, if you did watch it, put your comments in the chat. But I also gave it a 7. Very Little House on the Prairie kind of feel. I really, for whatever reason, I like the girl who played Caddie. Is she going to go on and win an Academy Award? No, but she had the right expressions. She made me feel her frustrations, and also her bravery was very admirable. What she
Yes.
does in the end with the Indian people that they get into a conflict with, and I I just thought it was delightful. It's the kind of movie that's easy to watch, and like I said, if you're into high action, I'm not positive you would all like it, but if you like Little House on the Prairie, if you like the Anna Green Gable kind of
Yes,
story,
that
yeah,
it's more like that. Yes.
yeah.
What's the highest score you guys have given for a movie so far?
I
Mary
gave
Ellen,
it 10 a couple of weeks ago.
yeah,
10?
she did.
It was that football movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I gave that one a 9, if I remember right. I'm not positive. Rachel says, I started this movie and only got through about 10 minutes. Well, Rachel, this is a first. I think I'd probably enjoy it, but I didn't instantly fall in love with it, nor did I. I don't feel I can rate it because I didn't watch enough of it. I felt the same thing. Like I wasn't sure I was going to really watch this.
The way it started out and the way it ended were two completely different stories.
Yes.
So I can see where you were going with that, because she was kind of a bully to that girl and kind of not nice, but that was just kind of a side story. The real story was her bringing two groups of people together, the American Indians and the, pioneers.
Pioneers, yeah.
It was unbelievable, really.
You said it well. It was like two different stories. It was almost like the first third or so was like a typical TV episode where there's a kind of a bratty girl from Boston and they're going to
Yes.
give her a hard time. And that's something you've seen in Little House on the Prairie or anything. But it's like you said, the end of it was very rich.
Yeah.
It's
Totally.
I know it's been a busy week. I've been shopping for homeschool curriculum. That's right. She's teaching. Well, that's okay, Rachel. I'm kind of glad to hear you're human and you haven't watched everything.
Yeah, you don't watch every movie to the end.
I'll throw this in real quick. If I haven't said it before, I rewatched a movie this week that I love. It's on Amazon Prime, The Vast of Night. And I'll just say this, it kind of looks like a horror flick. It's not scary. You might like it. If have you ever heard of it, Nick or Mary Ellen?
I haven't.
The Vast of Night. I highly recommend this movie. Did you like Signs?
Never saw it. I was such a scaredy cat growing up. I
Me
did not
too.
watch a lot.
I'm
Nick,
still a scaredy cat.
listen, I am too. And there are very few, well, like 3 films I would consider horror films that I like. Signs, The Sixth Sense, and The Vast of Night. It's not scary at all. It's just well done. Very high-paced dialogue. So it's a thought. All right, next week we're gonna watch. I love this suggestion from Mary Ellen. Hey Tim, nice to have you here.
Hi, Tim.
Is The Shakiest Gun in the West. You no doubt have seen Don Knotts before from the Andy Griffith Show. So yeah, we're gonna watch that. What did Lisa say? Dean, we saw an amazing documentary called When the World Breaks, free on Roku, about the Great Depression. Oh, good recommendation. I've got Roku.
I was going to say, Roku's been having a lot of good original content lately.
Interesting.
Yeah. Commercials, of course, but still free.
Nice. All right. All right. We're moving on to history. Now, I had to just point out the obvious joke here. In what year was Uranus discovered? And I've already thought of the witty answers what we'll probably see come in, but Uranus, the butt of all jokes.
Go ahead, Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa, we're waiting. Jim.
John.
All right. Nick, Mary Ellen, what do you think? What year was Uranus discovered?
Well, it's a shame. I was at a science museum about a month ago, and it had a little biography of every planet, and I chose not to absorb this information, or it would come in handy. But I'm gonna. And we're doing decades, right?
This one I have what year?
Okay, I'll do 1967.
Okay. Well, Jeff's not here, so this kills those jokes. Does Uranus have rings around it? Oh boy.
Here we go.
Yeah. Donna's going 1700s. So, okay. Mary Ellen, what do you say?
1910.
1910. All right. Uranus was discovered shortly after the first proctologist opened shop. Yes. I was thinking it might have to do with human contortionist, but anyway. During the last full moon, good one, Janie B. All right. 1873, says Rachel. So you said 1910, Mary Ellen. You said 1967, Nick. We have 1700s from Donna. We got 1547 from John. And experts say Uranus smells like sulfur. Yes. It's reminding me of, there was a skit on Saturday Night Live about that very thing, in fact. 1920s, says Jim. Galileo thing. Oh, I think John's onto something here. Okay. I'm going to give the answer. The answer is 1781. So Donna
said 1700s.
She did indeed. The planet Uranus was discovered by William Herschel on March 13, 1781. He discovered Uranus while surveying stars in the night sky using a telescope that he built.
Nick said he thought that was a family show.
I know. Well, we try to accommodate adults and children, like Disney World, where the sun doesn't shine. Yes. All right. Moving along. Now, again, Nick, Mary Ellen, if you recognize it right away, give it a good 10 seconds or so. But this one's going to go fast. We got Nick here. We got Jim here. We got others. What movie? Raise your hand if you know right off the bat. Nick, do you know? Mary Ellen?
Maybe.
You do? Okay.
Oh, right. There's Jeff. Does he have a Uranus joke?
Yeah. Discovered Uranus before dinosaurs. Interesting.
No, this isn't ringing a bell.
Not jumping out at you yet. Okay, good. All right. I'm going to move on to the next picture. I have not seen the answer. The greatest show on earth, said John. A great guess, but that is not it. Okay, this will probably go fairly quick at this point.
Is that a dirigible?
Yes. That's okay, Janie. I would not be either. All right, Lisa. Boy, Lisa's coming in tonight. But Lisa, I want a better, a more complete answer. Yes, Tim, you're exactly right. That is the Hindenburg. Jeff says I'm swimming. I got out of the pool for that. The Great Hindenburg. Yes, Janie, correct. You're all you all know, but I want to see the full answer. Nick, do you know by chance?
I don't.
Okay. All right. The other Nick, Movie Mania Nick, is got the complete answer. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
What?
Correct. And now I will show the rest of the pictures.
So it's not the movie, The Hindenburg?
No. Nope. Indiana Jones. If you remember this scene, certainly you'll remember this person. Do you know who that actor is?
I need a refresher on the Indiana Jones movies, I guess. This is not ringing a
Hey,
bell at
we
all.
didn't mention them as a trilogy, did we? I know they've done more than 3, but it was kind of a trilogy. Amy remembers that scene. Okay, this is in the beginning of the movie, and yes, Nick has got it. River Phoenix,
Mm.
who's no longer with us, but
Yeah.
his brother Joaquin Phoenix, who is an amazing actor, is
Wow.
River Phoenix, says Amy. Yep. And then finally, of course, Sean
I know
Connery
that
and
scene.
Harrison Ford. Yeah, that was a great scene. Honestly, people underrate Harrison Ford. His expressions, like during that scene, were just perfect. He's like so proud of what he's doing. And he looks at his disapproving dad and the disappointment that comes over his face. Harrison Ford is a good actor.
I think so too.
Yeah.
He deserves more awards than I think than he got. Yes, agreed, Nick. That was the funniest out of the 3. The first one is still my favorite, but this was definitely the funniest. Nick's probably been to the filming locations. All right, moving on. Okay, I believe tonight we're back. Okay, what did any of you see Harrison Ford at D23? Are you serious? Was he really there, or is that maybe you're kidding? Joaquin Phoenix named his son after his late brother, River.
Aw, that's
Oh,
nice.
that is cool. Junior, you were named after the dog? Yes. Wow, she's serious. So Harrison Ford is at D23.
Ah,
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Okay. All right. We're doing the attraction. This is what we're down to at Magic Kingdom. Barnstormer or Big Thunder Mountain.
These are inspirational rides.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Nick, that's these. It's not necessarily your favorite, but it might be. But um, what is the most inspirational ride at Disney World is this contest. And I know it's too small for you guys to read it, but can you see how I spelled mountain with Big Thunder Mountain?
I didn't until you said that.
That's because Floridians say it differently. We say mountain and they say mountain.
There's some pizzazz in it.
Yeah. Just kidding y'all down there. I know it's not that bad. Okay. So Donna coming in with Big Thunder, Janie Big Thunder, Amy Big Thunder. Oh, and Michelle says Harrison got a Disney Legend Award. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
Makes sense.
What do you
I
guys say?
I really like the queue in Big Thunder Mountain, and I mean, I love the whole ride. Obviously, it's a little dated and very rough when you're on it, but as far as overall, like you said, inspirational wise, I think it's like very immersive, and
Yes.
it's always a must in Magic Kingdom.
Absolutely. Big Thunder from Jim, Big Thunder from Lisa. Us West Coasters know it as Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, so there.
Well, you're right, Janie.
Big Thunder, says John. How about you, Mary Ellen?
Big Thunder for me also.
Well, it's going to be a clean sweep. And for the same reason Nick gave, I think the queue is what makes it the most inspirational for me. Is it gives you that immersive, you feel the music and it's
Mm-hmm.
just lovely. All right, Big Thunder, no question about that. Festival of Fantasy Parade or Happily Ever After?
Oh,
I think happily ever after for me, you're a long day at the parks or a long trip at the parks, and it's always a little emotional. I feel like for our trips to Disney are pretty few and far between, and so it's extra special when you get to see that, and it's just a good cherry on top of a Disney trip.
Absolutely. Happily Ever, says Donna. Tim happily ever, hands down. Lisa happily ever after. Amy happily ever after. Jim happily ever after. Rachel happily ever after. I'm gonna. Mary Ellen, what are you thinking?
Mine's happily ever after also.
We're coming away with the clean sweeps tonight. Yeah, no question about it. Happily ever after. Moving on. All right. It's a Small World or Jungle Cruise. I think this is a tough one. And Michelle also with Happily Ever After. What do you think, guys? Inspirational.
If I had to pick one, I guess I'll go with Small World. I'm trying not to choose, I'm trying to truly think inspirational wise, but I think it's so synonymous with a trip to Disney to me that it's inspiring to be on. It might be a little annoying because it's stuck in my head for the next day and a half, but inspirational nonetheless.
Yeah, good answer. Small World from Donna. World Peace and Harmony is always inspirational. Yep. Janie B saying Disneyland's It's a Small World. Agreed 100%. It's quite a bit nicer there. Small World says Michelle. Mary Ellen, what are you thinking?
I think because the same thing. If you're going for inspirational, A Small World is more inspirational than
Yeah.
the guys making jokes as you're going through the backside of water.
Jungle Cruise is funnier and can be a lot of fun, but I agree with you all 100%. Small World.
Well,
Yeah.
Lisa said she has an answer why hers is Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise, because it's inspirational that they can improv like they do, right? And the falls inspire us to go deeper and deeper into the jungle, right?
True.
Oh, we got a couple of Jungle Cruises in here. I'm inspired to become a skipper. Oh, wouldn't that be fun, Rachel? I wish you would. Oh, and Amy also Jungle Cruise. Well, all of a sudden it's not the sweep I thought it would be. So let me just add that up really quickly. So that's all four or three of us. Sorry, I can't count. Three of us, and then it's 4, 5, 6, 7 to 1, 2, 3. So It's a Small World is moving on. But anyway, Rachel, add that to your future resume. Yes, another thing that Rachel can do.
Yeah, she could be skipper, no problem.
Next summer.
Yep. Dwayne, of course, got to immortalize the words "the backside of water." All right, next. Mad Tea Party or PhilharMagic?
PhilharMagic for me.
Okay. Next thinking.
You haven't seen it.
I don't think I've seen
I
it.
don't think I have either.
Oh, really?
I've seen people do it.
Okay.
So by default, I guess I have to go with the Mad Tea Party, but
Sure.
begrudgingly.
Yeah. PhilharMagic, you got to get to it, Nick.
Yeah, I guess
PhilharMagic,
so.
yeah. It's I'll just say this much about PhilharMagic. When I saw it the year it opened and was blown away. Now I've seen it so many times and seen other 3D stuff that it's not as big of a deal, but Lisa's saying PhilharMagic, Jim PhilharMagic, John PhilharMagic, Rachel PhilharMagic, Donna PhilharMagic because it takes us through the musical history of Disney. Yep. Mad Tea Party, says Amy. So we got one with you and Amy. Mary Ellen, you said Phil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm saying that as well. Michelle is also saying it for inspirational. It's an inspirational presentation. I would say that. Yeah.
Right.
All right. PhilharMagic, moving on. Pirates of the Caribbean or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train? Remember when it was the Mickey Mouse Review? I do not remember that. Interesting. I assume he means the PhilharMagic spot.
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't remember that. Okay. Oops, did I click right? Okay. See, I already lost track of what I was doing. Pirates of the Caribbean or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We got a vote from Janie B. Pirates. Rachel, Pirates. Amy's saying this is a tough one. Yep.
Pirates for me.
Pirates. A Pirate's Life for you, Mary Ellen?
Pirates Life for me.
Very tough one, says Lisa. Jim saying Pirates. Nick, how about you?
Definitely Pirates. I feel like even though, it's a super old ride, they've done a good job of keeping it interesting in a modern time, incorporating Jack Sparrow and all that kind of stuff and making the old animatronics look cool. So I think it's a good example of the Disney magic and, the smells of the smoke and, when you're driving or boating through the village and all that stuff. It's you always come out of there, not to be too on the nose, but inspired, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Pirates also says Michelle. Donna has made her decision. She's going with Mine Train. So both her and Amy were very torn, and they decided to go towards Mine Train. Six Dwarves, the queue, the Rockin' Cars, and the slow down halfway through. True innovation. So, okay, so we've got at least 3 for Mine Train. We've got Pirates, says you said Mary Ellen. Pirates, you said it, Nick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from John. I'm not sure what that means.
She said 6 up there, and she said, "Oops, 7."
Oh, 7. Yeah, gotcha. Love the scene Dean has up for Pirates. Oh, must mean Dean the turkey legster. Oh, that picture up
You.
here. Yeah. Me, I'm Dean, aren't I?
Your name's Dean.
I forgot. You lost a dwarf in the mines, Lisa. Yeah, with the 6. All right, so I'm saying Pirates, and guys, I think that's putting Pirates over the edge. So Pirates moving on. Swiss Family Treehouse. Isn't it interesting how these kind of very similar? Swiss Family Treehouse or Tom Sawyer Island, which now we know is going away, but we're not gonna take it off just yet. So, what do you think, Mary Ellen?
I'm going with Tom Sawyer.
Okay, Tom Sawyer, Nick.
Yeah, same for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really like Swiss Family Treehouse. I think it's the kind of thing that will be there forever, and it should be. But I'm going to pick Tom Sawyer as well. Swiss Family, says Lisa. All right. Got to vote for Swiss Family. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for Tom Sawyer. We got 2 for Swiss Family Treehouse. Yep, I remember Rachel really likes Swiss Family. So 4-2. Tarzan's Treehouse Disneyland. So is that the equivalent of Swiss Family? I don't even know that one. Oh boy, now it's I would say it's 4-4 right now. Treehouse coming in from Jim. It was inspiring to see how they were able to make a tree so comfortably livable. Yeah. That makes it 5-4, guys. I guess Tom Sawyer is going to die an early death. All right. Going once, going twice. You can still vote later. I'm going to move on. Ooh, here comes a tough one. People Mover or Carousel of Progress?
Carousel Progress is more, in my opinion, Carousel Progress is more inspirational.
Mm-hmm. It's a good argument.
Yeah, I definitely like People Mover more, and I don't even think I was of age to be able to remember Carousel Progress, but I've seen videos, and obviously it's original Disney, and all the scenes were cool futuristic stuff. So I would say more inspiring for me.
I think that is the same. I feel Donna's saying carousel, Rachel carousel, Lisa carousel, people mover from Michelle. All right, we got to vote for. Good night, Nick. Nice to have you here.
Bye, Nick.
People mover says John, and so we've got a. Jim is also saying carousel, but the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover is my favorite. Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
it is my too. It is,
That's where I get torn.
yeah. I think this is that one time where you're going to definitely say a favorite ride is just not as inspirational as the other one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Carousel says Amy. All right. Carousel of Progress is moving on. That's my vote as well. And then I believe this is the last one, Tiki Room or Peter Pan's Flight.
Hmm. Oh man.
I know which one I'm voting for.
I gotta
I'm
go Peter Pan's Flight, but I like the Tiki Room more.
interesting, yeah. I'm going Peter Pan's Flight as well. I just think it's it's not only inspirational, I think it's Walt style inspirational. I believe
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
Walt.
The queue is very, very fun and inspirational.
It's the same vein of Pirates, and it's a
Yeah,
small world type of level of inspiration, like you said, but how you envision that Walt envisioned Disney World to be.
exactly. Yep. So Peter Pan from Donna, Tiki Room from Lisa. I like them both, says Amy, but Peter Pan. Peter Pan says Rachel. Tiki Room, Waltz. Yeah, that's true, Janie. It's a great attraction. Mary Ellen,
I'm going Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Michelle says Peter Pan. John says Peter Pan. I'm definitely going Peter Pan as well. All right, Peter Pan's Flight moving on. And you know what? That is it for the night. I did have a hot topic. Jim says Peter Pan inspires me to find a ride with a shorter line. Isn't that the truth? That one is
Well, you could go
crazy.
to the Tiki Room. Sometimes that's shorter.
Yeah. I had a hot topic, but we are a little bit over time, and I think let's go ahead and we'll end it now. So, Nick, when do we get the pleasure of having you back? Next week?
I don't know for sure yet, but I would say within the next month. Obviously, I'll be in another little box on the screen in Dallas while she's here in Oklahoma, but I'll definitely plan on joining remotely in the near future.
Perfect. Mary Ellen, when will we have the pleasure of seeing you again?
Okay, I'm pretty predictable. Probably
Yeah.
next week.
Awesome. I'll try to be here too.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Nice to have you here. Great show. We're getting down there. Pretty soon, we're going to be pitting rides from the parks against each other. So, thank you very much for all the kind comments. We'll see you all next week, and have a great week.
Thank you
Thank you, buddy.
all.
Have